What's going on, YouTube? It's your man BG Tech Life, and today I'm here to give you my verdict on the LG G5. Um, this is not going to be a long video. It's not a what's on my phone video. It's not explaining the specs video of this phone. It's just a simple video in which I tell you what I think about the phone and whether it's worthy of being used and what I like about it and what I don't like about it type video. It's short, it's sweet, and it's not everything you need to know, but it's just a little brief verdict of what I see after some use. So that's why it didn't come out when I first got the phone because I had to use the phone for a while. This is my LG G5, and first, there's a couple things I do not like about this device. Let me take the case off. This phone is a modular device. So, that being said, it's the first modular device. And there are some kinks with it. There's some build quality issues with it. Whereas though, sometimes I feel is a little separation, or the separation is a little different from. It's not separate. It's not perfect. It doesn't line up perfect to me. It's not 100%, symmetrical from one side to the other side. You really can't see it on camera. You can really see it better when you put it up to the sunlight. But other than that, that's a small issue, and I'm gonna put this disclaimer on that issue. LG did something different and innovative. So they're the first Indian to run. They're the first cowboy to run over the hill. So the first cowboy to run over the hill, the Indians hit that first cowboy with a whole bunch of arrows. So people are going to see this device, learn from it, and make a better one, of course. But first, LG had to make it, and it's still it's not a bad phone to hand. People say this phone is not aluminum. I beg to differ. I left it in my car one day. It was cold. When I picked this phone up, it was cold as shit. So it has to be made out of aluminum. It's just a coating that they sprayed on top of it, I guess, to give it the color. So it is an aluminum foil, and you do have a nice feel in hand. Now, with that being said, this is my LG G4. Correction, G5. First of all, what I'm gonna say I like about this phone is you get micro SD expansion, which is a big thing right now. I'm excited because I got an S7 Edge with a micro SD card, and also I have a G5 now with an SD card. So that's pretty nice to have that option available. Also, this phone has an IR blaster. Still have an IR blaster. I use IR blasters, and I'm glad LG kept the IR blaster because the phones I use right now, none of them have IR blasters except for my G4. I'm glad when I made the transition from the G4 to the G5, I was able to still keep my IR blaster because I wouldn't have had an IR blaster, and that's basically my remote because all the remotes get lost. I don't know how, but I don't lose my phone, so I'm good. Everybody else looking for the remote, I'm straight. The build of this phone. This phone is everybody talk about sweet spots for sizes of phones. This phone, for me personally, is a really nice one-hander. I'm 6'6". I have very large hands. So this is a great one-hand phone. Whereas though I can hold this phone in my hand, let's say go to my app drawer, and I can actually reach this app all the way up here. I might have to do a little, but I can damn near reach the Amazon app with one hand. So I can really use this phone with one hand, no problem. Let me turn the brightness down on this phone. I can use this phone with one hand, no problem. And that's always a good thing. A lot of phones, like my Note, my 7S, they're a little bigger. That 7S is just a little bigger than this. But this is like the real one-hand sweet spot for me. I see 5.3 inches. I used to, I got a Note and a S7 Edge and a 6 Plus. So I don't need all super huge phones. I like that this phone is just like a one-hander for me. That's a pretty big thing for me. The speak on this phone sounds great also. Let me pull up. Well, I'm not gonna play any music because YouTube be tripping as far as the music go. But matter of fact, no, I'm gonna find y'all hold them. I'm gonna find something to play for y'all. Okay, YouTube can't get me for playing the music that's on my videos. So let me see. Let me pull up a video. Make sure this thing is turned up. The speak on here is pretty good, man. It's better than a lot of bottom firing speakers. YouTube, what up? It's your man BG. There you go. Subscribe to the channel. But this is a great speaker. It's probably the best bottom facing speaker on the market. It's better than my S7 Edge because a lot of people say the S7 Edge is muffled because it's waterproof, which it probably is. You win some, you lose some. So, what I would say about the G5 is it's a great phone. The fingerprint scanner, the home button is still on the back. The home button is still on the back, and it's fast. I haven't compared it with the 6S Plus yet, but I gotta compare it with the 6S because this fingerprinter, this fingerprint scanner is fast. Now let's see if I can. I'm gonna drop. It's fast, man. I ain't had my finger quite right. I'll see, but it's you know what I'm saying. It's almost too fast. Okay, I'm headed real. It's just like lightning fast, man. So that's another thing. And then this camera on the back, they've got the 8 megapixel camera and the 16 megapixel camera. The 8 megapixel camera, the wide angle is amazing on it. I've never seen such. Let me see them pull up the camera interface. Pull up the camera interface. Here we go. Now this is not in. You see how close I am to this box? It's not in widescreen. You see how close I am to this box? And this is the 16 pixel shooter. I hit the go to the 8 megapixel wide lens. There we go. So this is the wide version. I can get all this whole box, and you see I got the camera right up on the box. Now most cameras you're gonna see this because they don't have a wide angle lens. You won't see that. You gotta pull the camera all the way back to try to get the box. But with this camera, this wide angle camera, it's no joke. It's no joke. So, and the camera interface is a beast. The camera interface, I want to say, is a beast, especially when you put it in the pro mode. I won't use this camera in pro mode because I'm not a photographer, but the pro mode is serious. Let me see, I'm trying to find pro mode. I don't know what I'm doing right now, but where's pro? Here we go. Okay, manual mode. I'm sorry, manual mode. Now manual mode, you got a whole bunch of settings. Let me get my finger out the way. Got a whole bunch of settings. We can do a whole bunch of different things. So if you into photography and you like that, and then you got a device that's modular and a camera attachment coming, this is gonna be a dream phone right here. If you one of them photographer types and you just like to walk around with your phone in your pocket with your little modular attachment, it's gonna be a phone right here. But like I said, there's a lot of great things about this phone. You suffer just a tad bit on build quality because it's a modular phone, but it's an innovative first modular phone. You got a removable battery. Most companies ain't giving you that. Let me show you. You got a button right here. I'm gonna push this button in. Slide your battery out. You're gonna come with all different type of attachments. But I would say this seems like a weak spot on the phone because there's nothing right there. Seems like a weak spot, but the phone been holding up. I like it. The build quality ain't been that bad to me, so you gotta give a little to get a little. But yeah, this is the LG G5, and I'm gonna get this phone out of 10, just because this phone gonna lose 1 point because the build quality, but it would have lost more. But I'm gonna say it's the first time this has been done. So now it might not have been the first time it's done, but on a large scale, as a flagship phone, it's the first time it's been done. Where can I deduct more points from? It's not really a lot of places. People say they don't like the way the phone look. It looks like the robot off of Futurama to me. But for style, I like the front. I like the curve at the top of the display, the curve at the bottom. So it's not a by far ugly phone, but I get this phone 8.5 for now. It may go up if they come out with some hot modular attachments and I start getting them. I'll let y'all know. But right now, if you like a phone that's not super huge, 5.3 inch screen, nice clear HD screen with a great camera, one of the best cameras and best. I will say this: Samsung and LG are competing as far as cameras go, but as far as the features you get on this camera is beating Samsung. As far as all the customization and the manual mode, Samsung ain't touching that right now. So the physical cameras are tied up right now, but just this whole camera UI interface is hot. The fingerprint scanner is hot. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this phone a 8.5. Get this phone at 8.5. That's the verdict on the LG G5. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think about my video.